In today's video, I'm going to be going over the questions that big real estate agents don't answer, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Hey everyone, my name is Stephanie Kabidi. I'm a realtor in the state of Pennsylvania. And before this video starts, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Go subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn that bell button on so you guys never miss an upload. And with that being said, let's get right into today's video. Okay, so getting right into it, I got all these questions from you guys, from Instagram, from YouTube, and I wanted to see what questions you guys had for, a new real estate agent like myself that big real estate agents may not even answer. So with that being said, let's get right into it. I have the questions here. I'm also going to put them up right here so you guys can see who has said these questions. But yeah, for the first one here we have, was it hard to start? And of course, I'm talking about after dropping out. And for you guys that don't know, I actually did drop out of college. And I dropped out of college just because I wanted to show people out there that you don't need to have a degree in order to become successful. There's so many different ways. And I love the entrepreneurship lifestyle that, not having to work that 9 to 5, being your own boss. So I dropped out of college, and then a few months later I decided to become a real estate agent. And to answer your question, starting a business up, what you would be doing once you become a real estate agent, and starting a business is always going to be tough. The beginning stages are always going to be tough, so make sure you're aware of that there's going to be some ups and there's going to be a lot of downs. But as long as you stay positive, as long as you stay motivated and determined to to see that light at the end of the tunnel, then you'll be okay. You just have to be in that zone and you have to stay determined. So for me, it wasn't so hard just because I changed my mindset in the beginning. I kind of knew what I was getting into. I did a lot of research, watched a lot of YouTube videos before, even stepping into the field, so it wasn't too bad. But it's gonna be different for everyone. Now the next question we have here is, how to start an effective social media plan. So with social media, I've been diving into it deeply. Like I've been posting consistently almost every day on TikTok, making that grow, and I actually was able to grow in 4 months over 11,000 followers, which was, is insane. But it's continuing to grow, and I would just say to build a social media plan, for me, I don't really have a set plan. I would say for YouTube, I just try to post once a week now just because everything is getting busier for me. But for TikTok, at least once a day. I like doing it in the morning, like doing my social media stuff in the morning. But it's easy to set a time for yourself to make sure you become efficient and become, consistent with it. And I would just say time block. Alright, so everyone's different. Some people can just do things without even thinking about it and just staying on task. But for other people, they may need time blocking. Alright, and sometimes I do utilize time blocking here and there whenever I feel that I keep getting off task. But, it depends. But if you utilize time blocking, it's definitely going to help you stay on task. It's going to help you have that social media plan. And if you're looking for something specific, I would say try to post on TikTok at least once a day. Take those TikToks, post them onto your Instagram Reels, and if they're, really good enough, if you really like them, take that and post it onto your Facebook. Alright, so it's nice you can take your videos from one platform and put them and make them diverse on all the other platforms. Alright, so I would start with that. I would start with like YouTube as well. Try to post at least once a week, whether you're talking about your specific location, whether you're talking about new real estate agents, whatever the case may be. Start posting on YouTube because that's how you can get lots of leads that way as well. And then here and there, go on Instagram Live, go on Facebook Live. Me and Josh, we actually do it every single week on Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, so if you guys want to check that out. But for you guys, try to go live, even if there's not a lot of people on. As long as you're going live Instagram or Facebook, they're seeing that you're trying to engage with your audience, you're trying to utilize all the features that they have given you, and they're gonna push your content out even more. So try to utilize that as well. So those would be the top things I would say when starting out your effective social media plan. And as time goes on, as the easier that gets, just start growing, start posting more, and continue to stay consistent. The next question we have here is, what keeps you motivated to keep working every day? So I would say the best thing to do is create a vision board, and I have mine literally right here. And I'll show you guys, just because, you know, just putting my goals out there, what I want, I know it's gonna come to me, you know, maybe even faster. So this is my vision board I have. You guys may not see it, you know, the best, but like up here I have, I want to stay chill, you know, stay relaxed throughout whatever I may be going on. You know, real estate is a stressful business, so just remind myself to stay chill. I got like what my dream cars are. I want a G-Wagon, also would love a Tesla. I remind myself to, you know, hustle, you know, real estate is what I'm doing, so, you know, get some properties. I also want to, you know, get into real estate investing. YouTube, continue to grow on that, you know, start some online businesses, get back into that as well. Before, when I was doing that, you know, continue to stay positive, look on the bright side. You know, I would love to travel. So this is just all this stuff, you know, keeping God first and having that faith to continue to keep going. And I would say faith is like the #1 thing that's been helping me to continue to go. So over here I have Dobermans, because I do want Dobermans once I move out. I have like family, growth, health, so good vibes. So that's my vision board, and just looking at that daily, I usually have it sit up here. It really helps me to stay motivated, to stay driven, to accomplish my goals. And, you know, just think about, if I'm working hard now, think about where I'm going to be in the future. You know, it's just constantly having that thought that everything is going to come. You just got to work hard now, work hard in your 20s, and then you can relax in your 30s. So that's what I would say. Go ahead, make a vision board. So the next question we have here is, how do you host an open house? So before, I hosted 2 open houses right when I got into the business. I really don't do them anymore, just because it's not my favorite thing to do. It's easy to do, like I'll do it if someone needs it, but I take my Sundays off, and normally for us, we do ours on a Sunday. But if you're looking to host an open house, you can ask other agents in your office. They'd be gladly to, you know, allow you to do it. And a few days before, I would say Thursday, go ahead and put out the signs, like the directional signs of your, you know, company if you have them. If not, that's fine. But then on Friday or Saturday, you can put the open house on Sunday signs up. And then once Sunday comes, you can have that open house sign pointed to the house. And then if you want balloons there, you can put balloons. I didn't put balloons, but it's up to you. But after putting those signs out, make sure you're there, I would say 30 minutes early, 45 minutes early, and then start getting ready. So what to bring with you, I would say, is the consumer notice. You could also bring the seller property disclosure. I don't think I brought that, but that's okay to bring. You also want to bring a sign-in sheet, just so everyone can sign down their name, their email, their address, their phone number, whatever the case is, just so you're able to reach back out to them and get leads that way. And a lot of agents do this. I never have, but you can write down a few names before, just so when more people come in, they become more comfortable, like, oh, these people wrote their name, so I'm okay with writing my name. So I would definitely try that out, and you should get a lot of people writing in their names. And then bring some pens. And then right now, just because of everything going on right now, I'm not sure if you're allowed to have food. I don't think we're allowed to have food at ours just yet, but people usually bring food, they bring water, you know, have a little party here and there, you know. But that's basically it. But when people start arriving in, then you want to greet them. I usually greet them at the door, say, hey, my name is Stephanie, you know, welcome to the open house, or something like that. And There's the sign-in sheet in the kitchen. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. But go ahead, like, I don't walk them through the property. You don't want to walk them through the property. You always want to stay on the first floor. Don't go in the basement during our open house. You also want to stay safe about it, just because you never know who's going to be in that open house. So you may want a family member to come in, stop by or something like that, or just be safe about it. Always be aware of your surroundings when you're hosting an open house, but the time flies by. There's gonna be times where no one walks in and you're just sitting on the couch waiting. But yeah, that's basically it. And the next question is, were you nervous when you had your first client? I would say not so much, just because of me going out at appointments with for sale by owners, or, you know, doing things outside of my comfort zone, whether it be going out to the store and just handing out my business card. It really built my confidence, and, you know, it really helped whenever I would go out and meet with my buyer client. And also when I changed brokerages and I'm with my newer brokerage and I went through all the training, it really helped me become more comfortable with the concepts of things and going over the buyer agency agreement. The next question we have here is, what inspired you to go into real estate? I liked how real estate didn't have that 9-to-5 lifestyle. I liked how you could be your own boss. You're able to wake up at your own time. You're able to do this at your own time. Looking back at it now, it's kind of tougher, just because when you do have buyer clients, they're kind of your boss a little bit. But the main goal in the end is definitely real estate investing. I always love that, just being able to control my business too and make a whole bunch of money with wholesaling, take that capital, put it into, you know, rentals, start building up that cash flow, and then, you know, do some fix and flips here and there. But real estate, you know, actually has been in our family as well, which, you know, is cool. So I really liked it, and I like looking at houses. So that's mainly, you know, overall, that's mainly why I got into it. So the next question is there any method or approach you started out using and no longer use now? I would say cold calling, but cold calling geo leads. And that's just property owners, you know, just calling around the neighborhood. And I would use Ricky Caruth's script. And now I don't do that anymore. So what I normally do is, like, social media stuff is number one, and then when I'm cold calling, I cold call for the wholesaling side, and I'm using Brent Daniels script. The next question we have here is, how much money have you made now, including the money when you first started total? So only been in the business for 8 months now, little over 8 months, almost 9, and haven't made any money yet. Well, money here and there from, like, other people's showings. Agents would ask me, hey, are you able to show my clients a property? And they pay me like $25 to $50. So made some money that way. I would say probably a little over $100 doing that. But now I have 3 closings set in May, so I'll let you guys know once I make some money. So the next question we have here is like 4 questions in one, but this is the last one. So I'm a new agent in Arizona, 1 month in, and I've only been here for a year. What method should I use to prospect is my biggest challenge? So I would say social media. You need to get your name out there. You need to build that exposure. So start posting on social media, start posting on TikTok. And with that, you can also cold call. Alright, start talking to for sale by owners, start calling expired listings. Try and get into those properties and make appointments with those sellers, just so you can start building that experience. That's what I did right when I got into the business. I got an appointment with a for sale by owner, and just doing that really helped me start learning how to build my communication while talking to sellers, and start learning the process of, alright, so now we're going to start the tour, and then after answer some questions. So stuff like that, I would say. The next question here, I'm thinking about vlogging my journey, but not sure about the rules on YouTube. So definitely hop on YouTube, vlog your whole journey. And the only main rule on YouTube is like copyright. So just make sure you're not using copyrighted music. And that's when you're getting ready to monetize. So like for me, whenever I put music in my videos, I just make sure it's non-copyrighted music. Just so when it's time to monetize, like now my channel's monetized. So if I were to put something that's copyrighted, then I wouldn't be able to make money on that video. Now the next question is, what are the main things I need to learn to get up and going also? So you're gonna need to know the contracts, and a lot of people overlook. They just say get into the business, start prospecting, and then learn everything later. Where I don't think that's the smartest way to go about it, just because if you go over anything wrong in the contracts, like that's some legal stuff that can fall back on you later. So definitely get that right training, start learning the contracts, go over anything, ask questions to your broker on things you're not aware of, things you don't know, but that would be the number one thing I would say. And then the last question here we have is, for a new agent, what is the best place to prospect in person? So if you're looking to prospect in person, definitely go to like a Giant or Costco's. I'm trying to think. Literally anywhere. You can prospect anywhere, at your doctor's office, dentist's office. Just start handing out your business cards. Tell everyone that you're a real estate agent. But if you're looking for like a main place, for me, like a main place here is Giant, a grocery store. So find that big grocery store in your area and just go there, take like 50 to 100 business cards with you, and then start handing them out. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are all the questions I have. If you guys have any more questions, just comment them down below or DM me on Instagram. But give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoy. Go subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn that bell button on so you guys never miss an upload. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.